The painful thoughts that haunt survivors during and after the discard phase is this: will the next person get the better version of them? It's that gnawing fear that after all of your investment, all of your efforts to make the relationship work, someone else will reap the benefits of your suffering. That somehow the narcissist will magically transform into the person you've always hoped they would be, just not with you. Why does this thought hurt so much? This particular thought is uniquely painful because it combines several deep wounds. First, there's the investment trap. You might have poured years, tears, and tremendous emotional labor into this person. The thought that someone else might benefit from your investment, well, it feels profoundly unfair. Second, there's the validation question. If they treat the next person better, does that mean the problem really was me all along? This taps into the self-doubt that narcissistic abuse systematically creates. Finally, there's the loss of potential. You're not just grieving the relationship you had, you're grieving the relationship you hoped would eventually emerge after all of your hard work. But here's what's crucial to understand. Narcissistic behavior follows predictable patterns. The love bomb, the devaluation, the discard cycle isn't unique to your relationship. It's the narcissist's relationship template, regardless of who they're with. What you're seeing during the discard, when they may already be love bombing someone new, it's not evidence that they've changed. It's simply another iteration of the same cycle, just with a different person. Remember how they treated you in the beginning? The grand gestures, the perfect understanding, the mirroring of your needs and your desires. That's what the next person is experiencing now. Not a changed individual, but the same preliminary phase of the same cycle. Many of us stay in these relationships far longer than we should. We've invested so much that leaving, it feels like admitting defeat or wasting our investment. But here's the truth. No amount of love, patience, understanding, or self-sacrifice can fundamentally change another person's character structure, especially not when that structure is built on exploiting others. Your investment was real. Your love was real. Your hope was real. But the idea that this investment would eventually transform the narcissist, it's an illusion, carefully cultivated to keep you engaged. Let's be absolutely clear about what the next person will and won't get. They will get the same intoxicating love bombing phase that you received, and they will experience the same gradual devaluation as the narcissist's true character emerges. They will endure the same painful cycles of intermittent reinforcement. They'll eventually face the same discard when they no longer serve the narcissist's needs. The narcissist has not become a better person. They simply found a new audience for the same performance. Healthy relationships involve mutual growth and mutual support and mutual investment. But narcissistic relationships are extractive, by nature. They're designed to flow in one direction, with your emotional resources fueling their needs. No future partner will change the core dynamic. The narcissist doesn't withhold reciprocity because their partner hasn't earned it or because they haven't found the right person. They withhold it because taking without giving is central to how they operate in relationships. Could a narcissist change? Well, in theory, yes. But meaningful change would require deep self-awareness and acknowledgement of their patterns. It would require professional help specifically for narcissistic traits. It would require years of consistent, difficult personal work. Fundamental restructuring of their relationship with themselves and others. This kind of transformation is possible, but it's rare. And this is critical. It doesn't happen simply because they've moved on to a new partner. It happens through deliberate, sustained effort that most narcissists actively avoid. If you see what appears to be lasting change, look closer. Is it real character development or just a more carefully maintained facade? So, how do you heal from this particular pain? Well, the first step is to recognize that your investment wasn't worthless. It taught you invaluable lessons about yourself, about boundaries, about the kind of love you truly deserve. Second, practice radical acceptance. The relationship was what it was, not what you hoped it would be. Third, redirect your incredible capacity for love and growth towards yourself. All that energy that you spent trying to nurture someone else's potential, just imagine what will happen when you invest in your own healing and your own happiness and joy. Finally, understand that the best revenge isn't hoping that the narcissist fails with the next person. No, it's becoming so thoroughly engaged in your own beautiful life that their choices become irrelevant to your story. The fear that someone else will get the better version keeps you psychologically tied to the narcissist long after the relationship ends. It keeps you monitoring their life, analyzing their new relationships, and still, even from a distance, emotionally invested in their journey. You deserve to be fully released from this bond. The truth is liberating, so listen up. There is no magical, better version waiting to emerge with someone else. There is only the same person with the same patterns, creating the same cycles. The real transformation opportunity isn't theirs. It's yours. And unlike the fantasy of their change, yours is already underway. Every moment you spend understanding these dynamics brings you closer to the freedom of complete awakening and emotional release. Don't forget this. You're not losing out. You're breaking free. Thank you for being here. If this resonates with you, please share it with someone who might need this message. And the comments section is open for your experiences and your questions. And by the way, if you're new here, I'm Grace Channing. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I would like to invite you to click on the link in the description below. You will receive my free gift when you do. It's a meditation designed to start your healing journey. I believe that it will help you as you move forward into a peaceful and more joyful life.